Hey y'all, Bearded Appliance Repair here. We got a Jenn-Air range to look at. Here's the model, serial number. Replacing the gas valve. First thing you do, cut the gas off, disconnect power, unplugging it, breaker, whatever. Next, first thing you do, open the oven door, and we're gonna take off this bottom panel here. There's just 3 screws, take those off, and she just comes right out. After that, we're going to take off these knobs on all these gas valves here. There's 5 of them on this particular model. Then after that, we'll take some screws out. There's one on the left hand side, one on the right hand side. Once those are off, panel should come right off. Once you get the panel off, you got some wiring to disconnect on that panel. That green harness there. I had trouble getting that one on the right hand side off, so you can get this green one off real easy. Just a little tab you push down on this right hand side. I had to use 2 hands. So, well, you get that off, and we're changing that second gas valve there. But to get the switch off, get it out of the way, get a little screwdriver. There's little clips. You just breaker free. But this right here is the gas valve. Reason we're replacing it is it got bent somehow. You may be able to see it a little bit, but once you're there, though, there's those 2 gas lines. One's a 9/16, the other one's a 1/2 inch. Take those 2 gas lines off. Real easy to do. Boom, just like that. Now we get to take off the actual valve. You got that Phillips head screwdriver there. And you need something real small like this. A little ratchet with the Phillips head on it. There's a real tight spot there. Not much room. Let's get that screw out. That little clip comes right off. And then boom, that's it. Gas valve's off. And you see how bent she is. You get the new gas valve on. I actually had trouble getting that sucker on. I had to take that screw out there, that manifold, just so I can get a little bit of extra room to get that screw in. Probably took me a good 20-25 minutes just to get that valve back on. And we're gonna put these screws back in real quick. And put the gas lines back on. And once you get them real snug, you just want to do an additional 1/4 inch turn. That's on both. Nice and snug. So that's it. Get them nice and tight. Put that front panel on, you see that there's gaps right there and one on this side. That off metal there that's sticking down, you want to put that between those 2 gaps. But before you do, you want to connect these harnesses. Green one goes back there, the other one goes on the right hand side. They just push right in. There's only one way they can go. You can't do it wrong. You gotta put on those little grease preventer things back on. Once you're cooking, you don't want grease to get on those switches. But put that panel on just like that. And I like to put those on before I check for gas leaks. That's what I'm doing here. We put on some UV fluorescent gas leak detector. And you got a UV flashlight so you can actually see while you have the gas on and see if there's any leaks. It's the bubble type, so if it's on, you'll just see them blowing bubbles. We were good, we had no leaks. And we're gonna butt this guy the rest of the way back up. That front panel, the first one we took off, it's a little tricky getting it back on. I had to do it with two hands so you don't get to see it, but you wanna flip that little lip in first. But here's the tools needed. Number 2 square with a drill, gas leak detector, some channel locks, screwdriver, 1/2-inch wrench, 9/16 wrench, or the channel locks. That small little tool with the Phillips head on it, and I got that from Lowe's. I'll leave links below for that gas leak detector and that special ratchet. You can get typically any other tool that you would need from your local hardware store. But thanks for watching, y'all. This is Bearded Appliance Repair here. Like, subscribe. Thanks for watching.